Hello, Johnny. So I'm going to start by just talking to you a bit about love in the body. And, we grow up in a world which is very shy of sexuality. And because of that, there's a way in which we discover our own sexuality, which is a bit back to front. It's like Johnny turns 12, he discovers he's got an erection and he needs to do something about this erection. So he closes the door and does something about the erection very quickly before his mother opens the door. And so Johnny does this for 5 years, maybe 3 times a day, and develops a relationship with his body and his own sexuality, which is not that sensitive and not that aware. And so from years of doing this, he now encounters a woman, and in the first experience with a woman, his body goes, this is exciting, and penetration happens before he knows it, and ejaculation knows before he knows it, because his body is overstimulated because of all these years of fast masturbation.
Yes.
And no relationship with the rest of the body.
Yeah.
And so one of the first things that we want to do is to develop a relationship with our whole body.
Yes.
And especially for men, really important to understand that for a woman, our skin is our main sexual organ. So for a man, the full pleasure can be arrived just through penetration. But I think most men have discovered that it's not that pleasurable for a woman if you just penetrate her and make love to her for 11 minutes or less, and then it's over because you've ejaculated and now you want to sleep. And she's just only begun. And so what we want to do is to return, first of all, to really loving our own bodies and having a loving relationship with them. And so starting with your skin, with your whole body. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you what I would like you to go and do as homework on your own in your bedroom. Okay. So I'm just going to demonstrate for you. You can feel what I'm doing in your own body if you want to, but you can also just watch.
Yes.
And so what we're going to do is we're going to start right at the feet, because this is where the energy starts, right at the base. And when I'm touching myself as though I'm imagining these hands are the hands of my lover, my best beloved, who knows my body like nobody knows my body. And so it's good to imagine, like for me, I imagine that this is my inner masculine, who's a mirror of the man in my life. And here he comes, and he's touching me. And he is so present with me. He is so present with every sensation in my body. He's feeling every texture, every nuance of how my body moves. And he feels which part of my body wants to be touched maybe a bit more intensely. And then which parts of my body want sensitivity. And he's exploring, he's finding where is the juice for this body? Maybe at the back of the knee. And then maybe flowing a bit over this part of the body. And we're taking the energy in right here into the groin area. Kind of building it up. We're starting at the base and we're building it up to the groin. Now you can see from what I'm doing, it's not even necessarily directly sexual. And I'm going to go to the other side too. I'm really feeling presence in my hands, really feeling how these hands are loving me. They're loving my body, they're connecting with me deeply, intimately. And feeling the lines of the body, how the sexual energy wants to run. And it's actually There are lines here on the inside of the leg. There are lines on the outside of the leg. And then pulling all this energy right into the groin. And then when we get into the groin, in this area, there's actually a lot of energy can be built up without overstimulating the sexual organs as such. So even just right here, so if you imagine if I was naked, just the hairs around the vagina, just even touching them or just holding my hands here and breathing into my vagina. And for you, into your penis. And then very slowly starting to explore this area. You know, and holding softly and gently, like holding your balls and really like holding them with honoring and respect. And holding your penis just softly and gently caressing it, gently inviting presence. And then maybe building up some energy, exploring different ways of touching yourself. And for the women, feeling the outer labia, feeling the outside of the vagina, feeling all the different layers of her, feeling the connection between the front and the back. And then gently building up to the inside.
I just don't want to lose this. I just want to switch this
Yeah,
off.
that thing is bad.
You're just on the right spot and I want to switch
I don't know
this
what
off.
to do. Switch it off.
Just close the whole thing down. We don't need it.
Bring the energy in.
Yeah. Mark, will you say when you're ready?
Yeah, just carry on.
Great.
Stop rolling.
Yeah, so there's this beautiful discovery to be made of our genitals as such. You know, just holding them, just feeling them, and then feeling all the layers. You know, as women, we tend to be too focused on the clitoris. So that's what we tend to do. And many women don't realize that the clitoris is like a little penis, actually. It's like the tip of the penis. And now if you go and you go like, rub, 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 sure, it's going to be stimulating, but actually it's overexciting the body. And then the body goes into contraction. And we don't want the body to contract because then we're just pushing this energy in. And the best we can hope for is one orgasm, and then it's over. And what we want is really to open up so we can feel more. And so by all means, explore the clitoris for the woman, but it's important to really explore the whole of the vagina, the outer layers of the labia, the inner layers, and all sides of the vagina. And not with anxiety, but with gentleness and presence. And so now I'm imagining that this is my lover doing this. And for the man, the same way, just holding your penis. The way that I, as a woman, would hold the penis is just coming with such adoration, such devotion to this beautiful organ that's the embodiment of the masculine. And not going, okay, now I have to make you do something. So I'm going to grab your balls and make you get hard. I don't need to prove anything to you. I want to love you. And so touch yourself in that way. And then when you've built up this erotic energy in your genitals, then you take this energy up the body along this line which we call the nipple line. And the nipple line is the line that runs from the genitals over the stomach and all the way to the nipples. And for the men, of course, also the nipple line is also very sensitive, especially the nipples themselves. And this area, there's a lot of energy connecting, the sexual energy of the genitals right to the nipples, which is where our heart center is. And then really exploring the nipples. And for the woman, just exploring her breasts and really loving them and caressing them and moving around in circles and really sending love and presence into them, feeling the sensitivity of them. For the man, the sensitivity of the nipples and the area around the nipples. And then from there on, you can take it up. You can take it up your hands, because the arms are also erotic, into the inside and over the shoulders and the other side. Just pulling the energy up. And then taking it up into the neck and over your face and your hair ears. Ah, beloved. I'm really meeting yourself as the beloved. You know, you can obviously also do this lying down and then starting again from the base and feeling this body as though you're touching the beloved, your best beloved, exploring her body, exploring his body. I like to touch my spine also because there's a lot of energy in the spine and the back. And allow yourself to breathe with it. To breathe with it and let the breath flow. Let your body sigh, bringing the energy up to the nipples and up again into the throat. Throat is a really important area for women to open up. And good to just let your voice be free with the breath as well. And then up again all the way into your head and into your throat and into your hair. So starting right at the feet and feeling every part of your body as the way that a beloved who just adores every aspect of your body, like every inch, every centimeter, every little bit of your whole being is just so delicious, is so to be drunk in, so to be felt deeply and fully and exploring how this body wants to be touched. Every little bit of it. And then the groin area, really respecting and honoring and feeling this beautiful energy of your masculinity. And up in the back too, the spine. Feeling the energy running up there. And up all the way to the heart and the nipples and the breasts. Really loving yourself. Feeling the sexual energy connecting with the heart and then up to the throat.
Just maybe a bit more with starting with the feet again, if you don't mind.
so gorgeous, Johnny.
You're so hot, man.
Whoa. 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 Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, thank you.
Can we do a little bit more, or is that it? Is that
That's
enough?
what we need.
Great.
Can I come and give Shakti a hug?
Let's give Shakti, thank you. I think it gives more than enough of an explanation of the connection between with the voiceover.
Hello.
You see, I'll carry the voiceover of loving yourself.
I thought just a little bit
loving
here,
the
so
other.
when I think once
Yeah.
I've
And
left,
one
I'll connect
spirit,
with you
you know.
properly.
Oh, it's fine. However, yeah. I'm still in my geek.
Great. Johnny said that's enough.
That was
Does
perfect.
that do it?
That was perfect.
Okay.
That was exactly perfect.
That was
You
just
felt
what you
it.
needed.
You knew it. You knew
Okay,
exactly,
great.
like I say, intuitively, you
Okay.
knew exactly